But
to
that
like,
was it was two different stories.
I want to break that down a little bit because it's astonishing. It will be shocking to me because TKO usually he said he liked pheromone smells, and he's into like people like Barbie came out said he wanted,
I think
he's
he was
into the women.
angry at me that night. He was angry at me that night, so he was like, "Ew, you stink. Go
Okay,
take a shower." He wasn't turned. Okay.
let me finish it 1 second. And I understand what you're saying. You
Okay.
said he
Sorry.
wasn't turned on, but he was basically, so to everyone else on the app, he's known for liking women, having sex with women, and liking them to stink and not shower for 3 days and everything. And all right, go ahead, tell me. Sorry about that.
Yeah. So we was in the bathroom talking, and I felt like he was about to beat the fuck out of me. So I was scared, and I shit myself. And he told me it started to stink. He told me, "You stink. You need to get in the shower." So I got in the shower, and then we went to bed. But he's asked me to poop. He's asked me to boo boo multiple times during sex.
Okay, can you describe one of the most pivotal moments that you remember, if you
He
don't
just
mind?
said. He just said. He just told me to push out on it. I just needed to push a little bit. Just let a little come out. One time he asked me to boo boo on a towel before, but I was too shy. I didn't want to do it.
So what would he do when you push it out a little bit? Would he eat it? Like, would he play with it? Like,
No, he would push it in because Tio he knows how to do it. He won't make it hurt. He knows what he's doing when it comes to the ass. He really knows what he's doing.
okay, so he asks you to poop on a towel.
Yes, he told me to poop. We was at my mom's house in my room, and he was like, "I just need you. You gonna poop in front of me?" And at first, I thought he was talking about going to the toilet. So we was in my house had downstairs, and upstairs. So I was trying to go to the bathroom. He was like, "Hold on, what you doing? Go upstairs." And that's when he was like, "Get a towel or something." And then he wanted me to poop, but I was too scared
In your
and
mom
embarrassed. It was
house.
embarrassing. In my mom's house, yeah.
That's crazy for
One
him.
time one time he fucked me in my mom's house while my mom was upstairs, and he fucked me in the living room. One time he pulled up in a parking lot right in front of my mom's house and fucked me in a parking lot without even parking a car. It was like in the middle of the street.
What?
hmm He
You
likes
wasn't
the
scared?
he likes public what's that called, public getting caught. I don't know what's it called. Y'all know what that is? He likes to do it in public.
Okay, were you scared? Were
He
you
likes
like,
the fear of getting caught or something.
okay, the fear of getting caught? Okay. Were you ever scared, afraid, or embarrassed, or scared that someone would see you?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. Not too much. I was just having fun, my nigga, at the time.
Okay, so it was kind of like intriguing having a person, that does wild and spontaneous things, and you feeling like he all over me, he all, that's how you were feeling. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It was kind of weird though. I was like, okay, people are into weird stuff. You know, we're all different, so I'm not the type to judge. I would never judge nobody. Growing up, I used to hang out with everybody. I hung out with the weird kids, the popular kids. I never judged nobody.
Right, and I'm not judging you at all. I don't know if you're reading the comments, but I have the comments swipe.
I
Literally,
am, but I'm ignoring them.
okay, I have the comments swipe, so I can't see what they're saying the whole time.
They
Like,
talking hella shit, but I'm ignoring them.
okay, all right, so all right, so now you guys, oh, all right, so now um I didn't have. I think at one point I did have it unswiped, and I saw one of my admins comment. But other than that, majority of the live I had it swiped away, so I can't see them. But listen, let me go ahead and say this. So I wanted to. Okay, now he did all this sexual intercourse. He asked you to go ahead and have sex in random places, poop on a towel, all of that stuff. Now, after you started selling your body, because I know you said when y'all first met, he did use, in fact, use a condom on you.
Mhm.
But I have a question for you. After you started, prostituting yourself, did he start screwing you raw dog afterwards? Because that's
Yes, that
something.
was the only time. That was the only time we ever used a condom. The first time. That
Okay,
was the
so
only time.
even after you would, sometimes would it be like after you come directly from having sex with another man, would he ask you to take, would he want to fuck you right then and there, or actually take a shower?
We I don't know right after because he was focused on getting money, but we would go to the room and after I got in the shower, he would have sex with me raw. Yes.
Wow, that is dangerous. Wow, he is very, very dangerous. He's a, wow, this is
Yeah,
dangerous.
we never had condoms after that. It was only one time.
Okay, all right. So, all right. So now let's get into the parking lot situation where this alleged sexual assault happens.
Yeah. Um.
If you
You said
don't want to talk
when?
about it, it's okay.
You talking about the lake?
Um, when you, yeah,
Oh,
when you were sexually, allegedly
the
sexually,
sexual assault. Okay.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. So I had left him. Me and TKO used to break up all the time. I used to break up with him all the time, and we would get back together. So he thinks I'ma always come back to him. He still to this day he thinks I'ma always come back to him, cause I always used to break up and come right back. So when we finally got back together, he took me to an abandoned parking lot, and there was no cars around, nobody around, and he punched me in my face. And he told me if I ever leave him, I immediately started crying because it was random. It came out of nowhere. He was talking to me, and then he just punched me in my face, and he busted my lip, and I immediately started crying. I bursted into tears, and he told me if I ever left him again, he would kill me, and he meant that
What?
shit.
He
So,
threatened your
and
life.
then he drove. And then he drove me to his friend's house. It was another pimp's house, and the pimp is another rapper with a studio. His name Killer B, and we drove to his house, and he we was having a talk, and he said now turn around, and I said no, cause I was very angry with him for punching me in my face and busting my fucking lip, and I told him no, I'm not turning around. He said, bitch, I wasn't fucking asking. And so I was scared for my life once again, and I turned around. And then once he was finished, he said, that wasn't as good as it usually be.
What did he mean by that?
Because I made it like I tightened up my ass, and I didn't make it as good as it usually be because I know how to make it seem good. I made it like when he was raping me, I made it weird. I don't know.
Yeah, that's uncomfortable because you don't want him on you. So I can
I wasn't
understand
as
that.
open. It wasn't as passionate as it usually be,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, cuz
So
cuz you wouldn't be into that. I get
right.
that.
And so yeah. And so we after that we went in the house, and I put my hoodie on. I was trying to cover my lip. I didn't want nobody to see my lip. And he was just in the studio, and he was making music and stuff with his friends.
Wow. That's so crazy. Oh my gosh. And I know that bothered you being and having a personality that you have, like being temped up, coming from a family where you were not used to that lifestyle, not having those experiences before you met him. That must have scared the living hell out of you. Were you afraid?
Yes, I was very, very, very afraid. I was very terrified of him. I'm still afraid of him.
Wow.
The only reason I would never talk this crazy in front of his face. Only over the phone, only over the internet. Ladies, please don't follow my example. If y'all ever meet him in person, please do not talk to him like this. How I did.
So let me ask you a question. Have you ever thought about going to the police and pressing charges against him for what he did to you?
Yes, I did. But I do not like police because my dad's been in prison all my life. Like I told y'all, I've been dealing with prison all my life. I don't like jail. I don't believe in jail. I feel like people should just have like therapy or something. I feel like everybody has childhood issues. And I feel like TKO has a lot of childhood issues. I feel like as a child he was not heard. I feel like he was his feelings was not heard as a child, and I feel like he might have been sexually abused as well.
Wait a minute. Okay, let's get to those allegations. What makes you feel that way? That he
What
may
makes
be
me feel that
sexually
way?
abused,
I don't think you're gonna like that
allegedly.
because I don't think you're gonna like. I'm a psychic. I have a great intuition,
Okay,
so
tell us.
I
Tell
don't
us
know.
what your intuition tells you. That's okay.
Well, my psychic told me that he had a very bad childhood. They said he was not heard. His mom is a fire sign. He's a water sign. So with water signs, they're very emotional. They need a lot of love, and his mom was a fire sign, so I don't think she was able to give him that love that he needed. He had a lot. He had five sisters. They was poor. They all stayed in one room, and I feel like he was sexually abused by his stepdad or something. That's what
Okay,
my psychic says.
let me ask you a question. Have he ever confirmed to you that have he ever confirmed to you that he was allegedly sexually assaulted as a child?
He's never said that, so I just was trying to dismiss that part.
Okay, so let's get past that part. I agree. What about his childhood growing up? What did TKO tell you about his childhood trauma?
He told me he had a very, very rough childhood. He always talk about his childhood and how rough he had it growing up. He always talk about y'all never know what the fuck I went through. He always told me he was homeless. He at first he got bullied on at one school and then he switched to another school. And I feel like once he switched to the other school, he switched and turned to a whole nother personality. I feel like he turned into a whole nother person so he could be accepted. I feel like at his other school he was a lame. And then I feel like once he went to that new school, he tried to be something else.
Well, that explains why he has to fake who he is now and act like he's the big head honcho on TikTok, pretending to be like he's this big guy or the number one man on the app, and we all know that that's not true. So I get it.
Yes. So I feel like he's schizophrenic. I feel like he has three different personalities. I feel like he has a gentleman personality, a pimp personality, and like this godly personality that he portrays. But I don't think he believes in God at all. I don't think he prays to God. I think he prays to something else.
Okay, have he showed you that in person? That what would make you believe that?
He told me he does get psychic readings. He told me and then I heard Boss Life say he had on all black. I don't know what he was doing in his room.
Wait, he said he gets psychic readings, and he's claiming to be a Christian. Christians don't
Yeah.
indulge in that. Okay, now I get what you're saying. I get where you're coming at. Okay, um,
Mhm.
you guys, beautiful lovely is a host, so if you guys can go ahead and gift her, you guys can gift her because she is a host.
Thank you guys so much.
All right, so if y'all can help her, kind of like push pooch me over a lot, please do so. Thank y'all so much.
Thank
Okay,
you, Cooking. Thank you.
okay, so because she is giving us a lot of her story, so let's go ahead and pooch her over on that side.
Thank you. Thank you, Black Beauty. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, she's a host. Yeah, she's a host. Yeah, she is. Okay. So honestly, okay, so now let's continue. So after he, all right, you said, then you keep mentioning, you says you bringing up boss life, and I remember you said that in his live. You had said, what did you do to boss life in that room? So what did you hear boss overhear boss life say in her live?
I heard she said he had on all black and he was in the corner, and she said that he punched her. That's the first time he put his hands on her. And she said it was scary, it was weird.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, when did she say that? Recently?
I think it's on Connie's channel.
Okay, got you, my love. All
Yeah, she
right.
said that very recently.
Wow. Wow. All right. So now going forward, you said that he has several different personalities. Personality where he, basically like good, bad, ugly. Am I like
Yeah,
you
like
didn't say
one of the
those?
main reasons that I used to talk to him, because he would always talk about God. And I love God so much. He will always talk about God. He used to always say, God this, God that, God, God. And when I first even found God, I was in TKO's house. Well, it was our house. It was really my house because I bought it.
Wow.
But we was in our house. And the first time I even found God, I was in TKO's house. That's when God first started talking to me.
Okay. And you said you found God that day. Okay, so
I was watching a movie about Jesus, and God has spoke to me. I can't remember the exact detail, but that's when I remember I found God that day, because we was in the house with 9 women, and I was going through a lot. I was very jealous because at first it was only me and TK. It was me and TK all day, every day. We used to spend every minute, every second, every hour together. Armani used to call me all the time. Is TK with you? Yes, he's with me. He's always with me, bitch. Um, so we was always together all the time. He said I brought him peace. He loved my energy.
you bought him peace, and did he love the money as well? Love your energy, but you bought him peace and
Yes, he loved
money.
my energy, loved my money. But the white girl, she made way more money than me. The white girl he always talking about, Haley, she made way more money than me. And one time we was at the hotel, I was very mad at him, and he punched her. And then he looked at me. And basically, he looked at me. He tried to hit her so he can make me feel happy. Sometimes he used to hit the woman. I think he was sickly hit the woman to he thought it was satisfying me or something.
And why?
It
So
was
give
weird.
us. So kind of like it is weird for that. Kind of like break it down for us, right? When you says that, when you say things like that, can you break down the moment and kind of like walk us through it?
Okay, so we were all in the hotel. It was me and it was like 3 other girls. I was in the bathroom, doing my hair. I was trying to avoid them. Really, I didn't want to be around none of them. He was like, "Why the fuck are you in the bathroom so long? Get out the bathroom. Come be with us." I'm like, "I'm doing my hair. I'm doing my hair." He was like, "Get out the fucking bathroom." So he would randomly start a fight with Haley, this white girl. He would randomly start a fight with her. And as soon as I got out the bathroom, he'll punch her in her face, and then he'll look at me like, "Are you satisfied?" Like he'll give me this like, "Is you satisfied?" type of look after he punched her.
But why
Sometimes
would
he would
he
hit
do
the
that?
woman because he wanted my attention. Like I think this man is very obsessed with me. I know you think it was just the money, but I'm very addicting. I'm a very addicting person. My sex is amazing. My personality, I'm fine. I'm funny. I'm a freak. I get a lot of money. I make a lot of people fall in love. It's written in my chart. But I think he's very addicted to me. I think he's very obsessed with me, and y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all don't gotta believe me right now. Y'all see it.
No, I saw your text messages, and I actually put out the DMs that you allowed me to put out, And I basically in the DMs that, the messages that he was messaging you, he was expressing how obsessed he was with you. And so I do understand why you feel that way totally, because he was laying it on thick throughout those messages, for real, baby, to get you to come back. He wanted you bad. He made sure to lay it on thick. I mean, he was like
And
kind of love
I
bombing
didn't even
you.
send you all the messages. I didn't even see. I haven't even got all through the receipts. I've been so busy. I'm a single mother. I have a lot to do in a day, you guys.
And we
It's
understand
very
that.
hard for me.
If you have any more receipts, any additional receipts you want to show at any moment today, feel free to go ahead and show them.
I can't do it right now. I have to do it later. I had those few shots. You see why I'm single? I'm single by choice because I love myself. Don't no man
Okay.
deserve me right now.
That's right. That's right. I love that. Stand your ground. You love yourself, period.
I didn't
Okay.
love myself when I first met him.
And that's
I
okay.
do now.
And that's okay. You said I do now. That's the most powerful shit you said tonight. I love that. I love it. Go ahead, mama. Go ahead, queen. Okay, I like that. Congratulations, boo. Best self love is the best love, queen.
Yes, that's why I haven't had sex since April 2022. Don't no man deserve me. Not yet, until I find the right one.
That's right. That's right. All right. I'm glad that you're at that place right now. That's an amazing place to be. That's you standing in your queendom. But I always want you to go ahead and stand in your queendom. Like, you know, and I know you're going to do that. I have a feeling you're going to do that. Okay. So, and I just wanted to say too, I want to just take a break for a moment and tell you, you were doing amazing and you are doing great with telling your story, because I know how hard that is for you to do that. You're so strong, you're so bold, you're so beautiful, you're so courageous. And I admire that despite what you've been through with this man, you're still able to get up on live and be bold enough and courageous to tell your story. So, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And you're good at taking heat too. Just want to let you know that.
Yes, I do love. I do love being. I sometimes I need to be criticized. Sometimes I need to be called out, and I love to learn. I love to be the best I can be. I'm a perfectionist. I'm an artist, so I try to be as best as I can be. I study about all kind of things. You know.
Okay, let's go ahead and get into Armani, right? Did you ever feel like Armani? Because I want to know a little bit more about Armani too in y'all dynamic. Did you ever feel like Armani was jealous of you?
Yes, I always felt that way. But at the same time, Armani will, every time me and Capone would break up, Armani will always hit me up and she would be like, I think you and TK should get back together. I know how much love y'all have for each other. Or she will always hit me up for money. Like every time me and TKO got back together, it was because Armani would make me feel bad. Armani would make me feel so bad, and the only reason half the time, the only reason I ever got back with him was because Armani told me to.
Okay, got you. Armani will call and ask you for money. So kind of
But
give us.
but then when we were in
Mhm.
the house together, Armani would always tell on me anything bad I did. Like um, one time I was feeding the dog, and I had opened the can of dog food, and I had used a regular spoon to scoop out the dog food. And Armani said, "Why are you using a regular spoon? That's disgusting. Why would you scoop out the dog food with a regular spoon?" I'm like, "Bitch, have you not heard of bleach and fucking water?" I wasn't feeding the dog with the spoon. I just scooped it out with the spoon like regular food. And she went and told TKO. And TKO started yelling out at me and going off on me for taking the food out with a regular spoon.
Oh wow. Okay.
But I didn't feed the dog. I didn't actually put the food in the dog's mouth with the spoon. I just took the food out and put it in the dog's bowl. Cause how I didn't know how else I was supposed to get it out. I didn't know I was supposed to
Oh.
use a plastic spoon.
Oh, okay. I understand what you're talking about. I'm thinking you took it to feed. Okay, she's saying she just put it
No,
to.
I would never feed a dog with the spoon. I would just took it out and put it in the bowl, and she wouldn't go tell TKO.
I could
And
see
then
how you
TKO
didn't know
started
that.
going off on me.
Yeah, Armani
Like
is
I didn't
like
know I was
that.
supposed to use a regular spoon. That was my first dog. Like I don't know. You supposed to use a plastic spoon?
Yeah, I see how you not. I see how you wouldn't know that. I see that. Um,
It's just food. Like even humans can eat dog food, right? Do y'all not know what bleach and water is? Do y'all know what soap is? Like and TKO just started going off on me for like as soon as Armani wants to go tell him, they just start going off on me.
that
Made
was
me feel
nothing.
so bad for feeding the dog.
Yeah, that was not. I can see how a person wouldn't want you using a regular utensil for the dog food, but I can see how you can make that mistake and do it not with just having freshly having a dog. But I can see, but still, he shouldn't have never screamed at you and went off that hard. It was not that serious. You could have easily washed
Yeah,
the
and I,
spoon
I
off with
just
bleach.
took the spoon and got the dog food out. I didn't put the spoon in the dog's mouth. I just took the spoon out and put like I was gonna wash it. I don't understand the problem. And
Right.
they just went off on me. And then Armani, what else she do? She told on me a few times. Like TK will always come and said Armani said this.
Okay.
So
So, do you think Armani was doing that because she was jealous and you was getting all TKO's attention?
yes. Sometimes like TK, I used to be so afraid of TK. I used to walk around with like short shorts and like nothing on, so he could just whenever I thought he was about to beat my ass, I used to walk around with like short shorts. I used to walk around all sexy, so he wouldn't beat my ass.
Wow. Oh my
And
God.
he's like, "Damn, you always walking around all sexy and stuff." He's like, "You the way you walk is just you just be having a perfect sway." And I'm like, "Nigga, I'm trying not to get my fucking ass beat. That's why."
Wow, that's sad that you
So
had to do that. You had to go ahead and
yeah.
entice him to get him not I can to get him to not hit you. I can imagine how much fear that is that you're living in. Even having to
Yes,
do
I was in constant fear every day of my life. I was in fear for 11 years on and off.
damn, that's
Wouldn't you
trauma.
leave? See, I haven't told y'all the deepest, darkest secret yet. Why wouldn't I? Why y'all think I stayed?
Tell us why you stayed.
Oh, y'all gotta pay me. Y'all gotta give me like 1,000 right now. My CA is beautiful, lovely money. Capital B, capital L, capital M. No, I'm clean. I had a baby. I got tested. Clean, you guys.
1,000, how hot the tea is.
It's very hot. Extremely hot. Life ruining hot. All ruin both of their lives ruining hot. That's how hot the tea is. Unbelievable shit. Crazy, sick shit.
Mm, okay.
That's how hot the tea is. On my son. Send me some CAs, you guys. If y'all want to hear the hottest tea, beautiful, lovely money. Capital B, capital L, capital M. I haven't got nothing yet. Beautiful, lovely money. Capital B, capital L, capital M. I haven't got nothing yet. Y'all want the tea? Let me know. TKO if you're watching. Armani if you're watching. Capital B, capital L, capital M. Beautiful, lovely money.
When
Yeah.
one thing he did, right? I don't know who's like texting you and telling you to do that, but you got to understand these people work together. And so one thing I noticed that he did today was when you hopped up in his box, he immediately said, Look at her clout chasing, y'all. Look at her. She asking for money and everything. Look at her clout chasing. Look at her doing this. Look at her doing that. He immediately tried to turn the whole audience over on you based on that. And I remember who told you to ask for money. It was Brandon, who's his agency owner. So it was all pre-planned to get you to go ahead and look like a clout
Hold on.
chaser.
All right. You hear me?
All right, so they texting you. Got it. All right. Thank you. So they're texting you. I got it.
No, that was my alarm. That was my alarm.
Okay. All right. So
Oh
now
shit! Somebody
it's
sent me $5 though. Hey, that's not enough.
period.
Thank you though. Send some more, y'all. If y'all want to hear the tea, it's hot. It's crazy. It's fire. I promise you. I'm not gonna spill this tea. This is life ruining tea. This is life ruining tea. If y'all want the deepest, darkest secret, y'all gotta send me. Y'all gotta send me. Come on. If not, I don't care. Y'all don't gotta hear it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Give me a hint about what it's about.
I
You don't
did
have to say it
already. I
publicly.
already gave y'all the hint. I gave y'all plenty of hints. What did I say about Boss Life? I gave y'all plenty of hints.
All right. So
Y'all don't want to hear it though. Ain't nobody sending nothing. Y'all don't want to hear it. It's cool.
Drama, what if TKO and Brandon working together to get her to scam you for money? With that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Thank you for saying that, baby. Thank you so much for saying that. Cause I unlined her quick. Thank you for saying that. Cause I quit.
Drama, you did an amazing job as always, but I'm sorry. I do believe her. I think she's a good person, but when she starts saying, I guess y'all don't want to hear